Here? I don't know. I have to check. Can you hear me? I need to check it on my own channel. I don't know. Rooms at work. I'm not. Ah, I am. Can you hear me? So, okay. I need to... Good. But I don't need to see this here. Okay. Hi there, I'm Bells, and today I want to watch Vincent's Tale, the first night, the second night, the third night. I haven't watched it before, and yeah, I'm really excited. I haven't seen it. I have seen the video, Starry Night. Starry Night. I didn't know it's named Starry Night. I thought it's Starry. This is how I would pronounce in a German way, in a German English way somehow. But okay, it's Starry Night, and somehow I've missed the videos. And yeah, let's see them today. Let's go. If you want to join me, really nice, let me know. I hope I can see the chat later on.
Want to strengthen your math and computer science skills? Try Brilliant. It's an effective and fun way to learn, built for the way your mind actually works.
Headphones on.
Every lesson is visual and interactive.
Yes, Baby No Baby with a banger for the weekend. That was Brawl Dog. All right, we've got a chart-to-chart exclusive now coming in. Some new cat who goes by the name of Rens. This one right here is I don't give two fucks. Neither does a virgin.
Starving for some food for thought. I had a way. I'm a student of a melancholy prodigy.
That sounds really good.
Supernovas falling from the Milky Way.
Is that a human or an angel singing?
Don't shy away. Maybe I'll get high today. I get stuck.
A man has died after being stabbed last night in the shopping district of London Paddington. Police say the victim is 29-year-old Edmund Lockridge, the son of Lord Lucian Lockridge, the billionaire founder of Lockridge Incorporated. The company has been at the centre of several recent controversies, though police have stressed there is no indication at this stage that the attack is connected. A 34-year-old man from Shepherd's Bush was arrested at the scene and remains in custody.
Yes, that's right. Just after 9:30 last night, emergency services were called to this pedestrian strip on Parade Street, Paddington. Witnesses describe a heat altercation followed by Mr. Lockridge collapsing from stab wounds. Vincent Gavon, described by neighbours as quiet and someone who kept to himself, was detained minutes later. Police say they are keeping an open mind on motive, including whether the attack was politically motivated.
In Westminster this afternoon, police and ministers responded to the growing public concern. We take you there now.
At approximately 3:09 this morning, Vincent Gavon was charged with murder. Our deepest condolences go to the Lockridge family. As this is an ongoing investigation, further comment would be inappropriate.
Will this be treated as an act of extremism?
We're keeping an open mind.
Minister, is this a sign of a wider breakdown in public safety?
What happened last night is not just an attack on an individual, but on the values that underpin our society. The Prime Minister will be reviewing measures to ensure crimes of this nature face the toughest possible response.
Thank you, Minister. Lord Lockridge! There have been some accusations that your company's practices...
My son was murdered. That is the truth. That is the only truth. Attempts to justify or rationalize this crime are beneath contempt. And that is all I have to say on the matter.
Okay, that's all for today. Thank you. Thank you.
In an extraordinary turn, the public have been left completely divided. Some of the population see Vincent as a new age devil, whilst others see him as a modern-day hero, striking a blow against the status quo.
I'm stood outside the courthouse, and although officials have described this as an open and shut case, you can see there's clear public divide between support and condemnation for Vincent Gavon. Back to you.
With the suspect now formally charged, the question remains, a man's crime or a sign of something deeper in Britain today?
Compliance. Life without passion is a world without violence. From the same
What is
Lockridge
this
Industries
now?
laboratories that brought the world's first medication formulated to heal the global economy, Envian. Comply More, a new, groundbreaking series of treatments, is here to change the world all over again. Finally, an alternative to the responsibilities faced in modern-day relationships. Throughout history, human minds have been afflicted with absurd delusions, such as individuality and fairness. Are your children starting to develop their own personalities as they grow? Are you tired of waking up every day and having to pretend to listen to other people prattle on about their right to self-expression? But that can all stop with just 2 easy-to-swallow tablets taken before, after, and during every meal.
Side effects include spontaneous ankle jingling, unexpected emotional flash mobs, mild to severe haunted elbow syndrome, involuntary shadow twitching, temporary loss of the ability to pronounce the letter S, sudden memories from lives you definitely didn't live.
So many side effects. Oh, man.
Good evening and welcome to Britannia Speaks, where the nation debates the issues that matter most. Tonight, Vincent Gavon, charged with the murder of Edmund Lockridge. Who is he? It's a tragedy that has sparked outrage, division and a national conversation. On our panel tonight, Sir Douglas Kane, former Chief of Police. We have Dr. Aston Tolliday, political scientist. We have Cassie Blaze, who is an actress, influencer and former contestant on the TV dating show Swipe Right Forever. We have Percy Price, Professor of Psychosurgical Medicine at Cambridge University. So, without further ado, let us go to our first question from the audience.
Thank you. My question is, has Britain lost control of its streets? I work 2 jobs, finish at midnight, and honestly, I can't afford to change my shift, but I don't feel safe. My niece is 14 and won't go out after dark, and all the politicians are just arguing on a Twitter instead of doing, well, anything really. Should we feel safe, or is it over for this country?
Take this one, Sir Douglas.
Yeah, it's quite simple. Britain has gone soft. The people in charge of our legal system now have absolutely no backbone. Now, back in my day, they get punished and punished properly. These days, it seems that you get a TikTok account and some sort of documentary on Netflix. And I'm sorry, but you should be afraid. You really should. The people who run this country are afraid to make any decision in case they offend somebody.
Dr. Tolliday.
With all due respect, it's exactly that thinking.
Yes, it comes from somebody who knows about criminals. This structural inequality does nothing. What are you going to tell me next? That road cones have feelings and emotions?
Actually, what we're seeing...
He looks like something like Einstein.
Support networks.
I don't know how you say it. Einstein? So, such a crazy professor with a lot of intelligence inside. It looks like this.
Rising poverty, inequality of wealth.
That's absolute rubbish. People aren't being stabbed because of inequality. They're doing it because they can, and we're letting them.
Let me break this up slightly and bring in Cassie here. What would you say?
Well, I think that...
Oh, my God!
I think maybe you're both right. Like, Sir Douglas here thinks we should be hard, but Dr. Tolliday thinks we should be soft and gentle. I personally think it's nice with a mix of hard and gentle.
Excellent point, Cassie. Yeah, the audience loves it, which brings us to our next question, really. Should Vincent face the harshest punishment, do you think?
Yes, without a shadow of a doubt. I mean, let's set an example. Let's be harsh. Let's give him the worst we can do. Let's brand him. Let's publicly humiliate him, whatever needs. We've got to stop people from doing these offences. We've got to make crimes that are as unappealing as possible.
Right. That's medieval. Every study shows that harsher punishments...
I'm sorry, I'm going to have to interrupt you there. I'm sorry. This study stopped someone from getting murdered in Paddington last night? No. Now, you can make statistics and anything you want as long as you want, but it's not going to stop a blade from going into your gut, and nor is your PhD.
What works is investment in communities.
Oh, yes, brilliant. So welfare handouts to youth clubs so that some of these thugs can do interpretive dance for their feelings.
It's called therapy.
Called a waste of money.
What do you think, Cassie? What would you say?
Well, I don't even know Vincent, but... If it makes everyone feel safer, I think we should just punish him, right? Like...
Off with his head!
The vibes are what's important here, so if he's gonna bring the bad vibes, I think he should do the time, honey.
This is your brain when you're struggling to focus.
Oh.
And this is your brain when you're in the zone. But getting in the zone and
Yeah. This is about dealing with issues systemic.
Final thought on this, Sir Douglas.
Final thought. Lock him up, throw away the key.
Yay! All right, well, that brings us to the final question. What does this all mean for the future of Britain?
So it seems like we don't want to hear the nice side, which wants to work maybe with therapy or something like this. We only want to hear the bad side, or not the harsh side, something like this, and the influencing side. Interesting.
Well, it means war. It means war. The public are at danger. We've been wrapped in this sort of bubble wrap. I mean, if it was up to me, I would have the soldiers on the streets right now.
The real war is with inequality. Vincent is a symptom, not a cause. If we don't address the root cause...
The root cause is if he'd not picked up a weapon and picked up a job application instead.
Well, I think that we should just be nicer to each other, you know? Like, if we just meditated more, this wouldn't happen, that wouldn't happen. And, like, there was this one time where the two guys I was talking to, they found out about each other and it was a right mess. They wanted to have a talk about it. So I just turned my phone off, went to the back garden with a matcha martini and meditated, like, really hard. And honestly, that solved all of my problems. So
of time, so I'm going to say thank you to our panel, but also Professor Price. You've been rather quiet sitting there, made a lot of notes. Do you have any insights to share with us?
Yes. You people talk of punishment, yes? Policy, poverty, and whatever it is you're talking about, but crime is not a social issue. No. It is a neurological one. It is a matter of circuitry, misfiring impulses, faulty wiring in the prefrontal cortex. You see, we can punish, yes, and punish and punish. Naughty boy, yeah. But nothing ever changes, right? And why? Because we are disciplining behavior when we could simply repair the machine. You, sir, would you imprison or jail a lamp simply for flickering? No, of course not. It would be preposterous, it would be absurd. You would simply acquire a new bulb. Well, Vincent is a broken lamp. And I have a new light bulb.
Well, you heard it here first. With that, it is good night from us.
Look, we haven't even had a proper debate. We'll see you all same time next week.
Join us then. Good night.
Okay, number one. So the second night. Interesting. So now in the prison.
That was Scooter McFarlane with Don't Touch My Junk. The ladies are going wild over that one. I got a feeling there's going to be some babies made. Now we've got a chart-to-chart exclusive coming in. For the second time now, I'm starting to get hot flashes. Another entry from Rens. Call the CDC. This one is crisis to crisis.
Run from the shame. Have you ever gave your love away?
Still fucking shit.
Who was this in the background?
From the shame.
On his left side. This is
Still fucking shit.
it's also a YouTuber, I think. I guess he had an interview with him. And he's also a musician. And I guess he's very famous, but I don't know his name right now.
How can it possibly be that when me and Johnson are on a date, and it's just us, he is the sweetest, kindest, most compassionate man, ticks every fucking box, and the second...
And I guess she's the girlfriend of Kai. I'm not 100% sure, but I think she looks familiar to me. So it's funny that all the way in this videos before I guess I've heard Josh before only talking, and I haven't seen one another till now. But in the video Starry Nights, there we see many of the boys.
bunch of idiots. How can it possibly be that when me and Johnson are on a date, and it's just us, he is the sweetest, kindest, most compassionate man, ticks every fucking box, and the second that we step foot back into this house, he's around all of his mates again, beating on their chests like fucking gorillas, all of that out the window. I just can't believe, like, when Mike's getting super drunk, as he always does, and just being his stuck-up, arrogant, slimy, snaky little self, thinks he's God's fucking gift to women, thinks that just because he has a six-pack, barely, that he's something special. He's not. And I just know for a fact that every single girl at home is thinking the exact same thing as me. He's disgusting. I'm getting to the point now where I actually wish that I didn't vote off Pigman. Because he might have been a pig, but at least he was a man. Do you know what I mean?
Coming up.
Young, dumb, and full of sun.
Sorry, it's the travel gives me nose issues. Fly on over to the UK.
I guess Knox got a new job. Knox got a new job. Looks like this. And before I saw Brigitta.
Gives me nose issues. Fly on over to the UK, they said, Hank Hankerson. Come do the news for us. Great job. You want to go out for a drink? Sure. Come drink our lukewarm pints. What is this? Tea? Please. Coffee, bitches on that. Hey, how you doing? This is our co-employee, Susan. Hi, Susan. Nice to meet you. Wake up the next day after blacking out. Hi again, Susan. Nice to meet you. What you doing in my shower? Want to say hi on FaceTime to my wife? No, okay. Thank God I signed a prenup. Over to Hugh Moss for today's weather.
Trying to kill some time here because honestly I'm seeing two of what's going on the teleprompter, and there's just a green screen behind me, so I have no idea whether the weather is weathering, but I know that there was snow flowing last night, if you catch my drift. A few of us did. Anyway, I'll pass you over to the floozy with the newsies. Susan from the news. Good night, good morning, thank you very much.
Your social media company, Soulfeed, has been under a lot of public scrutiny recently. I assume you've heard of the accusations that the platform has been censoring the name Vincent Gavon and limiting posts from users.
Look, Sarah, listen.
The answer is actually surprisingly simple. I mean, we couldn't believe it when we found out. It was possums.
Possums?
Migrating ones. You see, in our server rooms, we have an incredibly complex network of cables, everyone attributed to each citizen of the United Kingdom. And last night, a herd of possums snuck in, and the cable associated with Vincent Gavon chewed right through it. What are the chances this week?
Guys, this is one of the most haunted car parks in Britain. You can feel the presence. I definitely felt different vibes coming from over here. Oh, crikey.
We're getting a six. A 6 on the spirit meter.
What does it go up to?
4. If there are any ghostly presences among us, please make yourself known. Please.
Wait. I'm going to attempt to make contact with the spirit realm. Okay. Gotta be very careful. Okay. Ghost. If you can hear me, please make 3 knocks.
Oh my god.
Wait, was that 4?
It was 4.
Go.
Oh, it was 4. I haven't even realized it was really 4.
3 knocks.
Oh, it was 4.
Wait, was that 4?
It was 4.
Go. If you can hear me, please make 3 knocking sounds.
Oh, so yeah, that's definitely 4.
Oh, it's probably not a ghost. Oh. Holy hand balloons.
Can't be a ghost though.
Spirit is literally going crazy right now. It's all over the place. I'm getting 4s, 5s. I'm getting a very strong reading. Wait, hold.
It's coming through really loud.
I'm getting an 18. I've never seen an 18 before. Josh, I think you might be a ghost.
What?
I think you might be dead. Wait, guys, cut the camera.
I'm scared.
Games, incredible games. How's it going? Wait, don't even bother asking. You already know. Gareth Games, aka the pre-workout assassin, aka Lord of the Lats. And you already know the score. Let's get ripped to the core, baby. Let's go. Lads, listen, I am operating on 0 calories, 10 grams to the decimal place of creatine monohydrates, and 6,000 grams of caffeine right now. I can practically see sound. If you want to be hench, hit the bench. Bars for days, lads. Let's go.
Oh,
Manifest. That's law of attraction 101. If you think hard enough, your glutes will grow. That's quantum booty mechanics. Simple.
Stell dir vor, du erstellst eine komplett maßgeschneiderte App. Einfach, indem du daran denkst. Das ist Base 44.
It was a night like any other night. You see that cat right there? That's Timmy Two Knuckles. And he didn't get his name from fighting. He got his hand stuck inside a panini press down on 5th Avenue. But here's the thing about Timmy Two Knuckles. He was a stone cold son of a bitch.
You think that's funny?
I'm not quite sure. Was this the other musician which did a song with Ren? Baggage. What's his name? So you will surely know. If you know, let me know, please. It looks a little bit like him. Where he is? This one. I Yes, he is. But it sounds so different. What I heard from talking, it sounds not like him because he has a really interesting voice and a voice which you hear. You know that he is it. And I have not heard this voice, but it looks like he is it. Baggage was the song.
Stuck inside a panini press down on 5th Avenue. But here's the thing about
Maybe I don't hear it
Timmy
good.
Turner. He was a stone cold son of a bitch.
You think that's funny?
No, I guess he is it from the voice.
I'm told the jury and public are now being asked to take their seats in the courtroom, and the judge will soon be asking for opening statements. Stand by whilst we wait. The case of the Crown versus Vincent is about to begin.
Be seated.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, what you see before you is not a man consumed by rage or madness. You see an animal, a predator, a man bitter with his own circumstance but unable to take responsibility, who took no consideration for anyone around him and destroyed a life. Vincent Gavon shows no remorse, no grief, not even the pretense of sorrow for the heinous act he committed. As for Edmund Lockridge, a promising, hard-working young man, the son of Lord Lucian Lockridge, heir to the Lockridge estate, who gave so much to this country. His reward was to bleed to death on a London pavement. The punishment must fit the crime, not only as justice for Edmund, but protection for all of us.
Members of the jury, my client is not a monster. He is a man who worked hard and was compensated barely enough to keep his head above water. He lived quietly, respectfully, faded into the background, like working class people are so often asked to do. Don't complain, don't cause trouble, keep going. What happened that night was not calculated. It was not targeted. It was not political. It was a combination of too much alcohol and clumsy behaviour, a moment born not from hatred, but from exhaustion, the kind that builds after years of being overlooked, underpaid, and ground down by a system that says your life is your fault, whilst offering nothing to help you change it.
Get to the point, Miss Hall.
Yes, Your Honour. Mr. Garvon is under immense stress. Isolation, debt, drink, all of which severely impacted his judgment and mental health.
Excuses.
Explanations. Context matters.
Order. Keep it relevant.
Vincent, if you could tell the court how you feel, anything, please.
Heartless bastard!
Hello, love. Yeah.
Crazy. First, I was not sure how Vincent was feeling here in this situation. If he was like cold. First, it looks like how he looks, it looked for me like he couldn't understand all of this. Like, what's going on? What have I done? Have I done something wrong? Is there something wrong here? Or is this... It's like he couldn't get it what he have done. But at the end, you saw him really sad. And you saw really like this, what she says about him. It looks like it was so true, and he was so sad about it too, that this happened and that he find himself in a situation. It looks for me like this. I don't know. And then we saw here his... we saw Victus, and what's the name of... I know both of these guys. One is his manager. I'm so bad with names. I know all of the names, but right now I know both of them, and one is Victus. And yeah, let's see.
Hello, love. Yeah. No, I'll just get a Chinese. And that's all right, then. Sausage and mash should be fine. All right, then. I'll see you later. Bye.
You were working at the Druid's Head that night.
Yeah. Came in just before closing, ordered a pint, sat down, kept on drinking. Quiet, polite, nothing odd at first.
What made you remember him?
He came in a lot, almost every day after work. Just sitting there, not really saying much, not much of a chatter.
I can remember this, that from, we all can remember that from the prologue, Sunflowers. In the end, we saw this, the cycle was repeated all times. It was like going up, going to work, brush the teeth, going in the bar, drinking, going back home, or somewhere. And I guess he's talking about this time.
In there, not really saying much, not much of a chatter. Had a feeling it was a bit of a wrong one.
To your knowledge, did he know the victim?
Not from what I could tell. He didn't talk to anyone. But he looked like a man who had his mind made up.
Objection, speculation.
Sustained.
What did he say?
Objection,
But he looked like a man who had his mind made up.
Objection, speculation.
Sustained.
I seen him nick that poor guy's guitar, the homeless guy. He grabbed it right out of his hands. Imagine stealing from the homeless. Like, how evil do you have to be? I could sense it on him.
Objection. Sensing evil is no grounds for prosecution.
But I could sense it on him.
Okay, we go through the whole videos now, the whole music videos. This was from the second one, after the prologue. We had, what was the name? Was it Simple Vincent's Tale? I'm not sure. Not the bedroom, and not Starry Night, and not the prologue. The second one, where he grabbed the guitar of Vincent, the guy who looked like a little bit like Vincent van Gogh.
I could smell it in the air. I could smell the evil.
Enough. The jury will retire in due course. For now, this court is adjourned.
Give me your arms. Walk.
There's nothing more. No, it's nothing more. Okay. Let's see, we need the third night.
Hey, du willst richtig Geld sparen? Lade dir jetzt die Idealo-App herunter und finde bei tausenden Produkten den besten.
Taking us back to art class with color. Love the flows on that. Nice.
What we have seen after the, is it called court? After this, he took it, he accepted it immediately. He went with the police officer, with this, from the prison with this guard, and walked into the prison, or yeah, into his new life, into his future, without any fighting or any discussion or something like this. So he accepted it. Maybe he haven't thought about something better for him. Maybe he haven't before. He couldn't imagine that someone would speak for him and would give him the chance to explain what has happened. Something like this. It looks like this. He was so accepted it so easy. Like there was already no trust any longer in the system, which would have tried to help him in a way. It was like overseen so many years, and this time too, the man who was murdered was a rich man, was an important man, or the father was an important man. So there's no need to explain something because anything is decided from before. Looks like this.
Oh my titties. This is getting
Oh, they fucking trash her again.
chart topper from motherfucking Rens! I just wish you would have my babies already.
One I will conjure thunder from diaphragm, click and bang with my gun like tongue. It's song among us demons walk and run straight to the jugular done. I'm sicker than a big pharma rap looking for a paycheck, paddling a pharmaceutical that's pretty suspect. With a phase 1 trial, never got peer vat, never got respect. Still hit the mark, hit the carpet, pulled from under the carcass. The body bag still by the drug rep heartless. The smartest in the room don't mean the sharpest, cause smart can be done.
I mean, who is this guy?
Diazepam, Speedy, Valley, Gonzalez, living by your alias, first name.
Okay, obviously this is the beat of this Fire in the Booth, but it's different lyrics. Sorry, I have to repeat this song. I try to catch the lyrics.
I just wish you would have my babies already.
One I will conjure thunder from diaphragm, click and bang with my gun like tongue. It's tongue among us demons walk and run straight to the jugular done. I'm sicker than a big pharma rap looking for a paycheck, paddling a pharmaceutical that's pretty suspect. With a phase 1 trial, never got peer vat, never got respect. Still hit the mark, hit the carpet, pulled from under the carcass. The body bag still by the drug rep heartless. The smartest in the room don't mean the sharpest, cause smart can be done.
I mean, who is this guy?
Diazepam, Speedy, Valley, Gonzalez, living by your alias, first name Marcus, forged in the fire in the flames of darkness. The last all drool on the fellowship carcass.
A surge
What's
of
he?
rioting broke out last night in London, following
Prison
the life
guard.
sentencing of convicted murderer Vincent Gavon. There has been an outcry of public anger following the controversial decision to live stream footage taken from hidden cameras set up in the prison where he is set to be incarcerated. Activists are calling it a blatant violation of human rights. While the pilot episode proceeded to gather the highest ratings of any show ever televised in British history, over to Wesley Theodore Fellows on the ground for more. In British British history. Over
I get a bad feeling. I get adrenaline starts to rise in my body. I have a bad feeling about this, man.
to Wesley Theodore Fellows, on the ground for more.
In a world full of soft stomachs, one man dared to flex back. They took everything from him, except his core strength. Johnson Thunder, the only thing harder than his abs was his revenge. Sarah Blaze, written by a man, so she has absolutely zero survival instincts. Abs of vengeance.
Botany of life.
Welcome to the only show where you get to decide the future of our nation's most dangerous and most desperate. Tonight, 16 inmates enter the Big Slammer. But remember, they have absolutely no idea that they're also entering the world's most extreme game show, broadcast live.
It looks like we're watching something like a Big Brother here. Big Brother in jail. Crazy. And it's very like I don't know the right word. Ren would say, "Stop it, you perverts." Perverts? So is it perverse? It looks for me like this. I think you know what I want to say here. It's really strange what we are witnessing here, what the people are doing out of these people in jail.
Straight from their cells to your living room.
Yeah.
Yes, but will they be reborn as model citizens through cutting-edge procedures, or will they rot behind bars?
It's like a behavior like we can think about us like, what are we? What humans are we if we act like this? Because it's like it's a movie. It's showing a little bit like too much. It's a little bit over the top what we are doing, but in reality we are not so far away from things like this. Maybe we are doing this actually. I don't know. I haven't seen it before, but could imagine that there is a group of people who would watch something like this. Crazy.
Until the end of their days.
Reality TV, next round.
That's right, because it's time for lobotomy or life. Each week, 3 of our prison population step forward as contestants. 3 men, 3 chances at redemption, but only one can win your vote. And to earn it, they'll face the toughest challenges life behind bars has to offer. Yes! Will they rot? Or will they be reborn into society with the wonders of rehabilitating neuroscience? Who knows? But this week, we've got something special. Meet Kenny, our undercover prisoner. That's right. For the next 3 months, Kenny will be living among the inmates, eating their food, sharing their cells, facing the challenges and reporting back to you. So let's start with contestant number 1, Vincent Gavon. Oh, come on.
So what? Kyle? It's not Kyle here, but you know, Kyle is undercover in the prison. I think about a Starry Night video. I haven't seen these videos before, and obviously I said it before, I told you before. So I haven't realized in the video that there was something wrong with Kyle. That's the prison inmate he played there. He looks really like the other ones, like I would say his acting was not different to the other ones. So I'm excited what changed his mind, that he's not any longer the undercover ones. In fact, he feels the same like the other prisoners. It looks like this for me.
Come on! No. Office worker by day, headline by night. No past convictions, no explanation, no remorse, at least none that anyone's seen. Some call him a killer. Some call him a symbol. Most call him Britain. And tonight, he doesn't get to stay silent anymore because you decide what happens next. One man will walk free. One man will be changed forever. And one will stay behind bars. Who wins your vote tonight? Remember,
Crazy.
text lobotomy or life to the number on your screen. And as ever, the results after the break.
Hello, love. Yeah. You watching the telly? You'll never believe he's just walked in. Yeah. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. That's right.
Face it all for me. So we've got the big star in here, yeah? I'll see you on the TV with my missus. Don't be expecting any sort of special treatment in here, my man.
What did you say?
Special treatment in here, my man. Don't be expecting.
I try to catch everything, so I watch the clock and I watch everything, and so sometimes I have to repeat it to listen, because I have really to focus.
Any sort of special treatment in here, my man. Enjoy your stay.
Jenny's Violet's Tale. This last bit I have chills the whole time. Oh, so sad. The whole situation is so sad. Heartbreaking. And the music is so beautiful. Oh gosh, this makes me really like nearly emotional. This is so, the music is so beautiful. So the quality of the picture here is so bad. Maybe it's only on my screen, but it's not good. But you can feel this, like how he could feel in this moment. Like there's no way out. This is it now. This is it. Because of what? Because we don't know the story of him. We don't know what has happened to him really. Like why this murder has happened. Was it an overreaction? Yeah, I remember the video, yes. But we don't know exactly. And it's so well done here. The music is so emotional and sad and beautiful all in the same time. It's like so hopeless all. This is really, really sad. So and this is interesting. The interesting thing about this is, and I think about this, is it because Ren is the actor or is it because of the thing, the case, not because of Ren, because of the case? Why is it that you feel like sorry for a murder somehow? For a murderer. Was murdered? Murderer. Why you feel sorry for him? Is it because of the music now? Is it because of the scenery here? Is it because of, there is a show somewhere where people choosing what comes next for these people in prison? Is it because it's so hopeless all, overseen all the time, working class, and then one stupid mistake maybe, and now your life is wasted, looks like wasted. Some people can have their joy with it in a TV show, deciding about the lives, but you're sitting in the cell. Why is this? And have your own thoughts, which no one will hear because you can share it, and you don't want to share it maybe because you expect that no one will hear. So these are the thoughts I have now.
Want to strengthen your math skills? Try
I'm so sorry.
It's an effective and fun way to learn, built for the way your
Yo, listen, you're gonna hold this for us, yeah?
Wait, what the fuck's that?
Listen, I said you're gonna hold this for us, yeah?
Bro, I've been getting grief off the fucking guards all day.
It's over, yeah?
I guess I'm gonna be holding this for you boys.
Got it? Come on.
What was it? Now with the Screech's Tale intro. Is this what he remembers now? Is this all things which comes through his mind? And also there was so much threat before from these other imprisoners, and I don't know, this is not my type of movie. No, I would never watch a movie like this. I'm not strong enough for something like this. But okay, for it, I will watch it. And it's not like I don't enjoy it, but it's too much. It's heartbreaking. And even worse is that this is reality. You know? Not only reality TV, this is really reality. This happens.
Mate.
Yeah,
What is in your hand? Show me your pocket. Show me what's in your pockets. Empty your pockets now! Show me your pocket. Show me what's in your pockets. Empty your pockets now!
Picture. Come on.
Who's that? Come on. I mean, you can see who that is. It's me, isn't it?
What is it? What he has in...
Picture.
Oh, shit.
Who's that? Come on. I mean, you can see who that is. It's me.
Picture.
Who's that? Come on. I mean, you can see who that is. It's me, isn't it? This one.
Watch it.
Shit for that one.
Fuck, man! Every fucking day!
Yo, look at me, sit down, bro. Say, what's your name? What's your name, brother? Vincent.
Jim.
I heard that shit, mate. I pressed the fucking ball. Put this down, bro. You alright, man?
Fucking lethal.
What was that about, mate? I heard you mention that.
This is Josh, no?
It's a fucking photo. It's a fucking photo. It's just me and my fucking girlfriend.
That's why you're taking out.
Do you know what I mean? There's nothing in that. It's not fucking contraband. We're supposed to be allowed like normal fucking things. Like how many people in here have a picture of them and a fucking girl, or just someone send something in, like?
Wait, so is that not? Like, I literally just got an
Oh, you can have shit like that. You can have stuff sent in like that as long as it's not fucking. There's a list of things you're allowed. They just fucking pick on you just to fucking take everything you got away.
I'll say something.
Like I'm already paying the fucking price, man. Like the same as you, right?
I'll say something, mate. I'm in there for lifestyle.
Like the same as you.
Music is so loud. Music is so loud for me. I have one really bad ear, so for me it's really difficult to understand what they are talking about.
You can have shit like that.
But I guess I've heard now Jenny's tale, the intro, but I'm not quite sure.
You can have stuff sent in like that as long as it's not fucking. There's a list of things you're allowed. They just fucking pick on you just to fucking take everything you got away.
I'll say something.
Like I'm already paying the fucking price, man. Like the same as you, right?
I'll say something, mate. I'm in there for lifestyle. Fucking say something to the next time I see him, mate. It's like a power trip, man.
I'm supposed to be. Sorry, man.
Hey, bro. Don't be sorry. You're the first person that's come in and spoken to me all day, like, and treated me like a fucking human being. I appreciate it. What are you saying?
I feel like I've been really screwed.
So sad.
Hey, it's better than staring at the fucking wall all day. I'll tell you that. Jay. Vincent. Yeah, I'm in it for a long time, so I'm trying to get used to the dynamic of the place a little bit. And so far it's good.
It's not great.
It's kind of exactly what I expected.
It's not great. We're not all there.
They have so much to say now.
I hate people that just try and make you feel small. It's pathetic, mate.
I'll talk to her about it as well. I'll tell them they know me.
You got a pick on you, mate.
Yeah, man. It's about what we got here.
Brother, it's been a pleasure, man.
No, sorry, man. I'll take
And I guess that's it. That's it. He hates people who tries to make you feel small, and I guess this something like this could have happened before the murder happened. That he was drunk and someone provoked him, and maybe in sense of making him feeling small. I would guess this. Sounds like this.
I'm sorry, I'm a few doors up, alright? Like, fucking. Mate, honestly, I'm gonna talk to him about that.
I'm gonna say something to him, mate. I'm gonna say something about you.
You're good,
No,
it's not me, but fucking, if you need anything, alright? Like, your commissary will come forward, like, Thursday, like,
Jay, you're a legend.
yes, man. Yeah, you need anything until then, fucking, just general bits and bobs, like, what do you get?
I'll see you around, man. Nice to meet you, Jay.
The time goes by. Oh.
Well, Haynes, what the fuck are you doing, mate? Jay's just coming in saying you're taking a fucking picture of me. Yeah, I'm talking to you, mate. It's the only thing that fucking gets him through the day and you walk in.
This shit happens in our place, we have to do something about it. It's called consequences, my man.
Consequences of what? Having a picture of his fucking family doesn't make sense, mate.
Mate, stop talking to me like this, man. I tell you, sit your ass down on that bed now.
I can sit myself down.
Sit down on the bed now.
Does it make me feel powerful taking fucking things off people? Does it make me feel fucking powerful?
Fucking powerful!
No. Crazy.
How's that for a bit of power, mate?
Sweet dreams, Gavin. Sweet dreams.
It's heavy to watch somehow. This is really bad to watch. Watch for me. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm too soft.
Only little old me. Right. Isn't that much better? Very interesting odor, sir. Would you mind if I use your monitors? Yeah, thank you. Oh. Marvelous.
So this professor is obviously not like So I don't know the right word in English, but I've worked before during my apprenticeship. During this, I'm a nurse. I do something different now, but I'm a nurse originally, and I worked also in psychiatry, and there we had to write every day something about the patients, and there was one sentence stuck with me since then. It's like his behavior is not normal, but it's not like the average behavior is. And I would say this professor also has not the average behavior. Of course, I guess everyone realizes, but also he talks really, really loud to this person, and he pronounces the words very, very strong, with peace and tease, and very loud also. And he has no sense of what is too close and what is the behavior the other one would expect you to look like normal in a way. So there is, and I could also imagine that this person feels no empathy or something like this. It's only logical. It's like facts, 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 and ideas, and no empathy and no human relationships. It's like there is no sense in his mind to feel something like empathy, yes, about another one is maybe hurting or is sad or feeling happy. This is not important in this. It's only facts. Like if you're working with a computer or with a lamp and you have to put a new glass bulb into it.
Oh. Marvelous specimen. Strapping. You know, I always have very much enjoyed this part. It's the anticipation. Like opening up a watch to see what makes it tick. Very well. Jolly good. Everything seems to be very much above board. Toodaloo. Carry on.
Welcome to Top Heroes. It all starts with a small fire. No rush.
They created this. Rem Gill, Joshua Stiles, and Kyle Lacey. Very good.
You need anything, alright? Like, your commissary will come through on like Thursday, I think. Jay, man. Yeah, that's me. It's Jay. Just fucking, yeah. If you need anything until then, fucking just general little bits and bobs, I got you, yeah? See you around. I'm to a few good guys as well. I like these fucking dickheads. Nice to meet you, Jay. Take it easy, Vince.
I'm excited if there will be something afterwards, some problems that they get because they put something about the camera in a cell. I guess not, because I guess this happens really, really too often in this world nowadays, any longer. And yeah, but we will see if there will be something more crazy. Okay, I guess I'm alone here still. It's like this. I want to watch now this one here because I haven't seen this. And then this is for today.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Knox Hill, breaker of bars, pinnacle of the YouTube reaction community. I don't miss a beep. I don't miss a beat.
Ooh, Starry Night.
Let's go. I love the shot. This was
I
Bo's
like
idea.
the framing, bro.
Yeah. The horns on the thing. That was.
We're
Bo.
already pausing. It's fine. It's gonna happen. Bo is a
genius.
beast.
Yeah. No, I
He's
love
an amazing operator.
I love things where, like, in the moment you spot something and then you just kind of like adapt to it. And that was one of those things where, like, all right, stand by the window. And then Bo was like, wait, can you move your head a little? It's like, just trust me, it's gonna look good. I was like, all right. And then I saw what he meant afterwards. Fire.
And then what's going on here?
This is our Vincent character.
Yeah.
We'll learn more about him as it goes on.
Have you ever taken acting classes?
No, I haven't. I've done a lot of it for music videos, and I've worked with Ricky on Money Game, the first one. That was kind of the only acting stuff I had, but he gave me a lot of cool advice, which is just like, don't try and do the thing, just try and have the thought, believe it, and then the things will come naturally, sort of thing. So
really?
It's less so, but like, okay, I'm going to do this, now I'm going to... Yeah, because in real life, I guess the point of acting for me is like, I'm trying to forget myself and embody whatever story, character I'm trying to tell. So it's more like the mannerisms that would come to that character will come out if I spend enough time thinking about all of the things that character encompasses, or like what part of my personality I can make larger than life that suit that character.
Yeah, do you try to draw from your own personal experiences?
That's all we can do, man, isn't it? Yeah. Like, either that or I'll watch... If I've got a character reference, I'll watch a movie or a series where I'm like, yeah, that character's the sort of...
Oh, he looks here. It looks like a picture.
Like a Blade Runner, right?
Crazy
reference for the last video that we did. Like very dystopian world, and I'm supposed to be like non-emotional, but at the same time conveying just, that internal...
That helps, man.
Emotion.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And again, the whole reason this question came up is because like that face right there and like just that expression that you give.
Yeah.
Like in real life, I've never seen you give an expression like that before, but that's like... I don't know. That's just, you're a really good actor.
Appreciate that.
You are you ever gonna do like movies?
Such a nice shape of the face.
I feel like it's a whole different ballgame. The inflection of voice when you're in a moment and you're responding to somebody else, and I really like the challenge of that, because like there's something about... I feel like I've gotten very used to like conveying emotion through image, right? But I feel like the like vocal tonality, the little subtleties of how you bounce off somebody, that's something I've never experienced.
Yeah,
so it'll be like,
true.
It'll be something I'd love to do for sure. It's just never been the right opportunity that's come up. I have had opportunities come up, but like it's got to feel something to me that feels good.
Netflix. Waiting on the deal. Waiting on the deal. Man's got a series.
This was good. And then here we got Mr. Aaron Crastle, came through last minute.
Hilarious.
Funny guy.
This man is so funny.
Yeah, Aaron's a legend. And then this prison was great for it as well.
This beat, so simple but so catchy. Like on set, you had that stuck in my head for the rest of the week.
Yeah.
How did that come about?
It was an interesting decision, because this second Tales, we were going to do it all live, right? And then I was just like, I realized the difficulty of like choreographing that many people who can stomp. You'd think that stomping in time is like a relatively simple thing to do, but it's to get that many people doing it consecutively, exactly correct for that length of time.
Yeah.
We were filming all day,
Yeah,
right?
this was what I thought it wrong first. First I thought really that they did this there, that they have choreographed it so perfectly. And then I got a comment where someone said, ja, da hast du total recht mit den Videos. Ich habe gerade einen Kommentar nur gelesen. Absolut. Also bei der dritten Nacht da am Schluss, da habe ich echt gedacht, oh Gott, das ist einfach zu viel. Habe ich auch hin und her überlegt, ob es an Ren liegt oder an dem Charakter an sich, also Vincent, oder ob es jetzt daran liegt, dass er jetzt der Vincent ist. Keine Ahnung. Nee, echt heftig. Und weil das so wirklich Reality-TV ist, mal wirklich sozusagen real. Was wollte ich sagen? Back to English. At first I thought they did it in this time, but it was not live this time, though I realized it. But also I thought, okay, many people have made this beat, but it's not. And actually today I saw a Patreon video of Ren where we see he did it. In Chris Webby. Webby is the name of the person from before, from the second night, I guess. There he had a break or something like this, and he created speed in very short amount of time, and he clapped and stamped on the ground, and it was really fast done, this beat, and it's only him. He put layers and layers and layers of voices over it, of stamps and claps and all of this, and it's really, really great. Because he is right, it's for many people it's not easy to clap. We have sometimes like a little if you would say choreography, something like this, clapping when we sing gospel, it's like something like this, and people, they are not able to do this. They don't know how to clap like this, and some people can't hold it. So it too much information, but it's not so easy to do this, and I was really surprised this time and thought, oh, really, really good. They did it really good, but it was only Ren.
You'd think that stomping in time is like a relatively simple thing to do, but it's to get that many people doing it consecutively, exactly correct for that length of time, because we were filming all day, right? It's actually quite a lot more difficult.
Yeah, I mean, it was like a how-to beat boot camp, basically.
Yeah,
that Vic, shout out to Vic, because Vic was running through him on that. Like, he was putting in the grind. Like, he was patient. He was teaching everybody. He was making sure.
Yeah. So that whole thing. I mean, like I did choreograph classes with a few of them before the day as well, and but yeah. So it was like. For me, it was like the tales are raw, right? They come from a place of like, with the first Tales of Jenny Screech, it was like the bard sort of like guitar and voice. So I really wanted to capture that. Like, I didn't want to go too overproduced and do like drum beats and stuff.
No.
I needed it to feel raw. So I was just like, well, I just made the beat at home, stomped, clapped, recorded, stacked it all up.
Yeah.
And recorded that of myself in like an ambient space, and then. Obviously, as you hear, it'll come in. The other elements are just my voice doing everything else, so it's just my voice stacked on top. So yeah, I just thought that was important.
I love that choice. Instead of like drum kit percussion, like coming just from that natural
And
place.
it can't get out of my head now, but all I think about now, someone pointed it out on the set, was the 2 times I've been around that track.
Ain't no holla back, girl.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, that happened.
See what I mean, man? Is all I can think of is that now. Fucking Gwen Stefani, bro.
There he is. He was at the show last night.
Yeah, Mr. Connor's dad, legend.
Mr. Connor's dead. Ah, okay.
I would actually be afraid of you in prison. Like, that look right there shows me that you were running the yard right now.
Get out my preach on, bro. Well, I think another thing is like,
go on.
I feel like with acting as well, I think in one way is that I'm kind of lucky in a way is I feel like I've lived like about 10 different lives, you know what I mean? So like, it's not, you know, like,
I understand
this part of me, like, I mean, like growing up when I was fucking out, just out on the streets of Wales with all my mates and stuff like that, you've got to, as a matter of just like getting by on the streets, you've got to come with.
You gotta have a little
attitude.
bit of swagger, man.
You've got to have a certain energy.
It's survival.
And so it's like I feel like, and then following that, like getting so ill and fucking having to come through all that stuff, that's then a really useful emotion to be able to bring to other parts of things where you kind of start feeling like completely the opposite and fucking vulnerable and really just like nothing. So I feel like it's putting yourself in lots of different life situations and experiences and experiencing a whole spectrum of different realities is also really, really helpful. And I always recommend to anybody just to like fucking get outside of your comfort zone and put yourself in environments that you don't feel necessarily comfy. And like, you know, and I spent a lot of time with homeless people as well growing up, and like a lot of time with addicts, a lot of time with people in abusive situations, a lot of, you know, I've seen the spectrum of like human existence, and I've been very broke a lot part of my life, and now I'm in a situation where I'm not so fucking broke. So it's like, I feel like experiencing all those things, like I wouldn't change any of it, even though like it's been a real fucking struggle. It's like that spectrum of human experience I feel like is really useful.
I feel like that's kind of the reflection of the Tales series, though.
Yeah, for sure.
Is, you know, some of those you can tell there's that personal experience. I know they're not your stories, but they're stories that you've definitely observed.
Yeah, facts.
And that you've taken and that you've converted into tales, and you've drawn from those experiences.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I love that.
Stell dir vor, du kannst alles erstellen, einfach indem du daran denkst. Das ist Base 44.
How do I begin? Wait a minute, I know. Step 1, I repent. Step 2, let me go. No, 3, maybe I show you remorse for my crime. Fuck that, let me speak my mind. So allow me to introduce myself to your manifestation of everybody in this room. Don't ever felt discarded by a system that's regarded to be something for the people, but the people disregarded, it's retarded. Putting all the power in the palms of the heartless. Lions don't care when chewing on carcass. Homeless levels rise and the politicians pardon. Slave labour wage, docking pay for the farmers. Britain, Great Britain, no, you're a slave, Great Britain tax.
It's gonna be so hard because I so just want to enjoy this, but we're not doing a breakdown. I will do a proper breakdown of this. We're not doing a breakdown, but I just had to say, like, obviously you've got the tail vibes, you've got the rawness, but I can't help but tie in the money game vibes as well, especially with some of these thematic content here.
Well, yeah. So, like, I mean, this one, the whole, it's like I'm trying to tell different archetypal story types, right? And Jenny and Screech is a little bit of a tragedy. It's almost like in a Freudian way, a little bit of a Romeo and Juliet minus the romance. You know what I mean? Because it's just the tragedy of the end that kind of ties it all together in this kind of dark way. This one, this archetype, it's more like the story of the downtrodden working man, and this like manifests itself in Fight Club, it manifests itself in Wanted, it manifests itself in so many movies and stories. 1984, Brave New World, of like the person who kind of feels a little bit like, what the fuck is this all for, sort of thing, and then questions their piece in this puzzle. And this kind of Vincent, the reason I thought it'd be really interesting to bring Vincent to life in this sort of way, and the politics naturally just kind of falls into it, which is why Money Game falls into it, and then just the societal systems fall into it. But it's just I think it's a very relatable story for men, women, whatever. It's just like that kind of feeling of being like, well, this just is the way of everything, but like I kind of feel like I don't really fit into all of this. But I don't know how to behave, because if I behave differently to this, I'm labeled insane, I'm labeled violent, I'm labeled this, whatever. And that's kind of like Vincent's story here. I thought it'd be really interesting to tell his story, because then it's like, yes, he's kind of like an anti-hero and a villain for what he does in the first episode, but like he's one that you can kind of understand and relate to, which I think is any good villain has that like point of like almost like empathetic relatability to people.
Yeah. Which I haven't seen yet, actually. Vincent's one, so yeah, I'm diving into. What is what's the prison symbolic of to you?
He hasn't seen it before.
Pathetic relatability to people.
Yeah, which I haven't seen yet, actually. Vincent's one, so yeah, I'm diving into. What is what's the prison symbolic of to you?
The prison. Well, I mean, it's symbolic and it's very quite literal.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Like,
but I feel like the way that you're talking about this right now, like you could sort of take that prison to represent again, sort of that boxing in of
of course
society and feeling like these people are outcasted. They're in prison for being different, and for not conforming.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Get rise, grow. Give a tax break for a suit and tie on the low. While the everyday people getting fucked till they broke. So let me unload. I'm on the roll. I never vote. Rigging the polls. Britain the road. Who to control when there is no food in the bowl. It's a low blow. Representatives don't show empathy. Plain to see. Represent me. No soccer. British breakbacks.
Can Kai keep his long hair now, or are you gonna make him shave for another one?
It depends if there's any more beatdowns.
For bread and butter. Fuck the PM. Did they stutter?
Hey.
In the PM, there'll be bodies in the gutter. Blood-stained hands, milk up poor land's udder. 9 to 5, can't survive away. Just to work in a job that can't provide. It's by design. My hands are tied. I climb that. On this that. How the fuck can I pretend it's fine? The water is never wine. A pig steps to the slaughter. Before your eyes, it's for the new world order. Except our mind, court of law, a horse who will bend for bribe.
Man.
People watch reality TV, sleep easy.
I've not actually heard that flow. I've not heard that pocket yet, because for a bunch of the shoot, like I'm elsewhere,
and the music was kind of getting a bit like, because it was such an echoey space as well, you can't really hear much.
Yeah. Wow. I love how you carried that all the way through.
Wake and repeat the cycle. Are you taking the Michael? Better beat it up. City full of sheep tweeting on the social media. Tabloid twisting tails and it's causing mass hysteria. Polarize the people, never by the hand that's feeding you. When it comes to war, they'll be calling for you, needing you. Fighting for a cause that wasn't yours, then leaving you. Hyperpolarizing the left and the right. Are you woke? Are you racist? Black? Are you white? Are you all for the Brexit? Make a swift exit. The NHS rots. Where was tax directed? Look, there goes another fucking puppet elected. Dance, little puppet dance for the need.
And one thing I just want to point out as well, like,
And then we have the illustrative time moment, I would say, and we have some more later on.
Make a swift exit. The NHS rots. Where was tax directed? Look, there goes another fucking puppet elected. Dance, little puppet dance for the need.
and one thing I just want to point out as well, like, lyrically here as well, I didn't want to have to lean into too much of like to one side or the other, because, you know, I didn't want to line too much into the sort of like very woke liberal side of things, and I also didn't want to lean too far into the right side of things either. So I was like, I try.
Not the point of the lyricism, though, as you point out the hyperpolarization
and
both ends.
I try and be conscious of that too much, because I think there's too much of it, man. I feel like there's too much of like, this is my school of thought, and my school of thought is the dominating right school of thought, and that school of thought's evil. I feel like that in itself is very problematic, and it's the whole. We could make a whole video on that, but I feel like our algorithms enforce it, and so does a profit before people mentality also enforces and perpetuates this division. And that's kind of where I was trying to get out here. It's like trying to be preachy, but preaching to a relatability in all facets, all sides, all angles, where somebody can get it and then not be like put off by the fact they're like, wait, what the fuck are you talking about? But this doesn't feel, because I feel like that it's really important to create mediation in today's world, man, because I feel like polarization is killing us, man.
I think that's one of the things I've always like appreciated about your music is, you know, I've always loved good old fashioned, let's call it anti-institutional rap, because that's really the roots of hip hop at a lot of its basis, and you reflect that. But for me, it's one thing just to point out the flaws that you see, point out the negatives. I think it's a lot harder to bring solutions. Or to try to bring some type of positivity through it. And I feel like you've always done that well, where you can reflect on the negatives, you can convert that and make it so relatable to people through the music, but at the same time, like that common message of unity underneath of it all. And that's what you're talking about here too, like in the way of how you're presenting it, because like for you, there's a power in people uniting, in those people who are feeling like they're, you know, being subject to all this.
Yeah, and I feel like there's no point like burning a bridge if you're not then going to come to the table with another method of transportation about how to get to the other side, you know. And I feel like
that's a great quote.
A lot of modern politics is kind of about demonizing, pointing the finger at the other side and showing how bad they are, and burning that bridge and being like, this is the right way, and the dominant idea must win. Whereas I don't necessarily think that's how life works. I don't think you can have a dominating idea to win, because we are an extremely complicated, complex species. So like, I feel like that's what I try and do anyway. I try and you know, I'll point fingers and poke holes where I can, but I'll try for the most part to be like, this is what we should do with that energy, following that, man. But you know, again, I'm a single person with my own ideas. I feel like it takes collective intelligence. It takes a lot of ideas to kind of steer, and it will inevitably take that to steer the ship. But anyway, let's go. I could talk about this shit for ages. I don't want to bore people to death with political rambling. This is one of my favorite sequences. These ones. This was fire.
Go on. Here we go. Here's one of my favorite actors right here.
The two parties resurrected.
Love that shot, man, from Bo. I love that one.
Yes, I am the malevolent, degenerate delegate.
So, just very quickly here, this is just like, how do you make the most of being in a one-cell room and make it dynamic? So we were doing these like turns, repositioning the camera, being like, okay, I'm gonna turn my head down, then I'm gonna turn my head up, and then I'm gonna put the camera up here, then I'm gonna turn my head back, and so we kind of like arrange it.
And I love sort of the classic look down.
Yeah.
Shot right here, like looking down. Viewer is here.
Yeah, now we got some cool.
To make the truth, keep it separate.
Beatboxing.
Yeah.
Right? Because
Yeah.
man of many talents.
Yeah,
Obviously, like you've had a few beats now that I've heard where it's like, hey, bass, no, I'll just use my mouth. Drums, yeah, I'll just use my mouth. Like,
Well, again,
what got you into beatboxing and like?
Oh, I was beatboxing before I was rapping. I just loved when I was like a teenager. I would be a lot better now if I'd actually put any effort into it after I'd gotten past like teenage years. But I've just stayed the same level since I was a teenager. But like I used to love it, and I used to like go on all these tutorials back there. I've forgotten the name of the website, but there was this website back in the day that would kind of teach you all of these different beatboxing techniques, and I would just do it obsessively back then. I love it, man. And but that was like back in the days of like Rizal. If anyone knows like the old school beatboxers, Rizal was like the pinnacle of beatbox back then. You know, this song called The Four Elements, and he did do all this stuff. He did a little bit of stuff with Wu-Tang and stuff, but Rizal was fire. But nowadays, beatboxing has evolved to such an
there's
like
so much craziness.
They've really evolved it as an art form, man, and it puts my beatboxing to shame. But I like, again, for the tales, it was just like important to me to keep it organic, keep it raw. So I was like, you know, what else can I do? Fading a drum beat, and I was like, yeah, let's do some beatboxing, man.
Yeah, man. Love the raw feel to it.
The fabric of society is dead, look up. They don't want me in the room. I'm the elephant. Let's go. I guess I was fucked from the get-go. Wrong place and wrong time, guess so. Wrong planet, wrong mind. Guess you could say I was destined to break because I get no satisfaction.
Shout out to Connor, bro.
Yeah, man.
I roll stone, ETAs with ET, iPhone home, ETC. Don't blink, life is gone. Time don't wait, the show must go on. In London, underground, come rain and thunder. Junkies, drunks, and punks stung by the hunger. God is good until life push you under. One by one, become cold like the tundra. One by one, cast out like pariah. Sever heaven body, so body bow to Messiah. Boy cry wolf, everybody soon expire. Run, little liar.
Now we get into like so part 3. Just because it's such a dynamic change, this is where we do start to bring in instrumentation, and I've just like completely kind of shifted the world here. But this is where it starts to get a little bit more meta, and it kind of moves away from Vincent as a single entity, and this kind of then starts to get into a kind of more spiritual territory, I suppose. But this is kind of like more about the human condition, and it's like a bit more, you know, like that film The Beach or something like that, where it starts suddenly just takes a left turn and starts getting a little bit more weird and meta. And this is kind of where I wanted to go with this now. I feel like Stanley Kubrick was a big inspiration for this series as well, just in kind of terms of the shots, but in terms of the story as well. Like, I just wanted it to suddenly change very left field, and like this one was a little bit of a social commentary, and now this is kind of like, again, like you were saying, it's like more coming to that like, well, what is the solution to all this kind of I guess dissonance? And in my mind, the solution, sometimes it just sounds a little bit too like simplistic, but like I guess it goes into it here with the lyrics and stuff like that. But yeah, anyway, visuals is like and I'll come back to Kubrick at the end and part 4, but yeah, visuals here, this was such a fucking cool shot, this film.
Setting it up as different acts and then displaying the actual text of acts, what was the decision for that? Because it makes it feel like a bit of a play element.
Yeah,
that
that
adds
was
some sort of theatricality to it.
You know, that was my that was just an idea I had in my head actually before we started filming it. But it was kind of like I know the more I've lent into my creations, the more I've like carved out a bit of an identity of the sort of artist I want to be and feel like I am. I'm sure it'll always be evolving, but I really feel a bit of an affinity in my work to like the old playwrights and stuff like that, you know, like the Shakespeare and stuff like that. I love those.
We've talked about the acting elements that you introduced. Like there's definitely that theatrical side to your music for sure.
So in Acts, it was just kind of a little bit of a nod to all of that, really. It's kind of like a modern version of that brought to life with music and film, and that kind of sits in the intersection between film, music, and theatre.
Modern day Bard confirmed.
but yeah, so it's just kind of reinforcing that, I suppose. With Acts, it's just kind of like acknowledging it, you know, because it's good to acknowledge all of the people who paved the way to make what you do possible.
And I feel like you always have like these just like little lines that I feel like are earworms. And for me, this one was just run little liar. Where did like just that inspiration come from?
Yeah, from Chinchilla. Little Girl Gone.
Because you use it and you take just that line and then you start repeating it and then you go liar, 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 and you use that to transition out.
I would
to
say
kinda represent the tonal change,
Chinchilla Gone,
the
Little
dynamic
Girl.
shift that we're about to
Little Girl
witness.
Gone.
Yeah. I think that was. I'm trying to remember where it came from to get my head in my space. Sometimes these things just kind of appear.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Well, that's the nature of creativity, isn't it?
And I just roll with it, and I think that might have been one of those things, but I'm sure that there was a reason for it at the time. Boy cry wolf. Oh yeah, so I'm trying to think of the line before. Boy cry wolf, everybody soon expire. Run little liar. Yeah. So it's the story of the boy.
The boy cried wolf.
Yeah.
Times.
Yeah.
Liar, 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 and playing off of that.
And then getting into a point where
Okay.
because you've already been vilified and demonized, even when you're speaking truth, nobody will listen or take you seriously. And I feel like Vincent, this embodiment of
who's
Vincent
saying the liars here? For you?
Well, I mean, it's all of these, and it's all also the internal character, and it's kind of like the dissonance of like, I guess, trying to seek truth in a world where truth is starting to become relative to,
Wow, that's another conversation for another day.
Yeah.
That's one we could unpack for an hour.
Yep.
Oh, I knew that guy.
Yeah.
Who's that guy?
I don't know, man. But
Wow,
I've got a boner now.
I hope you paid him enough.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, this is the bit where the audio will be a little bit glitchy for a second, and then we'll sort stuff out. Love this shot.
Whoa.
A little bit glitchy, yes.
That camera work, just the twisting.
Yeah.
There, just,
So
man.
this was actually the last shot that I got before. This was on the day before you got. This was like months and months before. This is when I went blind in one eye. So I had an autoimmune flare.
That's right. I was supposed to come down on that one.
Yeah. So this was the shot we got right before then. But what you don't see in the shot, because it's dark, was my eye was streaming. And the whole reason I got a black eye in this video is because my eye had this autoimmune swell up, and it was like someone was jamming a fucking knife into my eye. But like, and then my eye was so red, and I was like, I can't do this video with this like pink eye and look mad. So I was like, people were like, "Well, do you just want to stop the shoot?" And I was like, you know what? Nah, let's lean into it. So the reason I've got a black eye in here, which I think is cool now, because now it's kind of part of the character, but it was unintentional. I never thought of that beforehand. We painted on the thing, and then it made the red eye look good, like it meant to be. But then, basically, this was the last shot, and my eye was in agony at this point. But we got this shot. One of my favorite shots with the whole spotlight.
I love the shadow, the spotlight, just the way it is, the cage.
I guess this was in Slaughterhouse where he was nearly stabbed in the eye, and maybe short after this they created this video. It looked like this, and I also thought before, it works, because now after seeing the 3 nights, and the third night he was really hit really hard by these guards. There could have been something like this, a blue eye, and this works really good for this video, but there has not to be so much reality. It still would have worked.
And my eye was in agony at this point, but we got this shot. One of my favorite shots with the whole spotlight.
I love the shadow, the spotlight, just the way it is, the cage.
But then we were meant to film again the next day, but I went back and like I woke up at 3 the next morning, and it just puffed up, like I couldn't even open it, and like it felt like someone was driving a knife into it. And then I ended up having to go to emergency, and then I went blind in that eye for like a week. I couldn't see out of it at all. Like I couldn't open it. I couldn't open the other eye without this one, like. So I just like took a bunch of edibles and went off the face of the earth for like a whole week.
Yeah, but like you told me you had an eye issue. I didn't realize it was that bad.
Yeah, no, it was. With this condition, you can go blind as well, so it's really scary. So like with Bartonella, when it gets bad, like, so it was, yeah, man. I went to a lot of that whole week. I was bouncing around different, like, what is it? Optometrist.
Optometrist.
Yeah, so there's the eye doctor. Anyway, did the eye doctor, got some antibacterial ointment for my eye and some heavy duty drugs and stuff. But yeah, man, it was scary, but it was worth this shot. I like this shot, bro.
It was not worth this shot.
Well, my eyesight.
But it's still an amazing shot.
My eyesight.
Well, it is now since your eyesight's good.
There's no democracy. Democracy ain't corporate lobby free for all. Democracy ain't rich boys, silver spoon seniors. Democracy ain't eating up a lie, then forgiving you. Democracy ain't choosing between herpes or chlamydia. Democracy, hypocrisy, a synonym entwined. Take a baby, then deliver him, position him in line, and then imprison him, condition him in school to make him blind. After they christen him, the Father, Son, the ghost, but not the mind. We are divine, we lose potential when we gravitate to greed. We are benign, we turn to cancer when we take more than we need.
Whoa. I never saw that shot.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, we did a cool.
Can we just appreciate that one more time, please?
Yeah.
But see, if I was allowed to upload this to YouTube, I could have just keyframed that and then been right on it.
But not the mind. We are divine, we lose potential when we
I love that shot.
gravitate to greed. We are
Look at this.
benign, we turn
Look at this.
to cancer when we take.
Yeah. Yeah, boy. That's a shot and a half right there.
We are designed to be magnificent.
This is the money shot though coming up. This is the money shot. Wait for this one.
Yeah.
You were part of this one, you know. You'll
Yeah,
appreciate it. Wait for this
When I
one.
almost like burned my hand off.
Yeah. This is
Starry night, the plight of Vincent inside cell block 44. I fought a war inside myself, the war of every working man. A war of what's and why's and how's, and when's the time to take a stand? Who's the one to put me in my place? You or is it God? It's compliance, staying silent. If defiance comes from love, I come from love. I come from hope, I come from truth, I come from trust. I am the last remaining push inside a world that turns to dark. Against the people so determined, all to die. And for what?
Bro, that choir pack that you used on fentanyl, was that the same choir pack?
Yeah,
I'd say that's been
but-
one of the most money vocal packs
I
to
love
work
that
with.
shit.
Like, you just sauce those choir vocals.
Yeah.
All the time.
Well, in that because I was making this around the same time we did that, and I was making this around the time we did Cujo. I've used the same thing for all three, so that was like a bit of a signature sound for the time.
You've gotten a good run out of it.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, for me, there's always just this like this
epic, man.
beauty in like you just being a part of this chaos around you and almost being detached from that chaos as you just continue in your line so solidly forward.
It's like that Joker shot in it where he's just walking around the hospital falling, and you're just like,
It's got those Joaquin Phoenix vibes.
I like the juxtaposition.
Even there, like where we paused it right here, you see like the streak of the toilet paper behind. Like that's a really dope looking
This shot,
right
we'll
there.
have to do it at some point, bro. But you know the funniest thing is that I went through all the footage of like the slow-mo riot stuff, and like something hilarious. It's so funny. You've got like Connor being dragged, and then you just got, like,
Connor.
and then people just smashing people to pieces, man.
We lost camera. There we go.
It was,
you just got sexy chicken, by the way. So
Nice.
I made sure that happened.
Oh, good. Yeah, it's fun, man. I'll show some of it. But yeah. This scene.
Dude,
I
Connor,
love.
like, because we did a bunch of takes of this riot scene, and Connor just kept getting dragged and, like, fake kicked. And sometimes he actually did get kicked about, like, 10 to 11 times. just getting dragged. Here's a question.
Yeah.
Why do you beat up your friends all the time?
I mean, this just gives me, like, a good excuse to do it. I feel like if I would just did it without asking, you know, like, people would be like, what the fuck? I think I'm being a bit of a dick. This way, I get away with it, and people will even compliment me for it as well, which is kind of nice, man. Like, if I just started laying into you right now, people would probably be like, wow, Rens, well, I'm reasonable.
Well, I already know that you're a bully.
I'm not a bully.
You were bullying me in there verbally before.
No, you were bullying me, bro.
I was being kind of mean earlier.
You were being
I was
so
cranky.
mean.
I'm hungover. It was a good day yesterday.
It's not my fault that you've got alcohol problems.
I played a show. You're a mean person.
Love of power, love of money, love of ego, love of lust. What about love for the sake
Oh
of love?
my! Oh, there's some just amazing shots throughout this.
yeah.
Honestly, like it's so
The,
cinematic.
with the roses
lighting.
falling as well, that was a really good.
Yeah, this video is really crazy good.
Yeah.
Crazy good.
Oh, and the fire. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, the
Look at that.
roses.
For the sake of love.
I think that was.
About really loving us, but I mean really loving us. That means that I, the me, myself is you,
Look at
and
that.
so we're we in one. And there's never separation while we're moving round the sun. For the sake.
For me,
I love that, man.
the jumps between him and you.
Yeah.
In terms of the story,
Yeah.
do you just want to talk about why this is happening
Uh,
visually to reflect the lyrics and your message here?
Yeah, I mean, this will all be a lot more apparent the more of the story goes on. So I don't want to say too much, to be honest, about Vincent's role in this whole thing. I mean, like, what will become apparent by the time that this video is out is like each part of the story. I think everyone will have been expecting it to be the tale of Vincent van Gogh, which isn't. But like each of, as you'll see as well, every episode is named after a painting of Vincent.
And obviously, here's our Vincent van Gogh lookalike right here.
Yeah. So this one is Starry Night, and his role in the whole overarching theme of it becomes more apparent as the story unfolds. But I just thought it was a really cool. I don't know. It was, funnily enough, it was one of these things that wasn't intentional at the start. I had this character Vincent, and I knew that it was going to be a Fight Club style story, and he was going to be a delinquent. But I didn't actually link it to Vincent van Gogh.
No, and I remember talking to you on set of this one, and you hadn't finished the end yet.
No.
And you still weren't sure where you're gonna go. You said you had a few different ideas.
Yeah, and I've got clear ideas. Yeah, the last one still hasn't been written, but it's one of those ones where until I'm like, fuck, that's the one. That's yep.
But it's interesting though, because obviously you've really invested from an artistic perspective in this series already.
Yeah.
Right, and it's obviously meant to be told as part 1, part 2, and you continue on.
Sure.
But you haven't even finished the series.
Ciao, love good.
I trust, man. It's going to work out.
That's the faith in yourself in the process.
All stories,
But you seem like I feel like you're someone, like, I've noticed, because obviously we were listening to a bunch of music yesterday. Like, you have such patience as an artist.
Yeah.
But I feel like you also have like a good sense of when something is right and when something just isn't right, and you have the patience instead of feeling like, no, I got to get this out, like I got to do this, like I'm just like letting it be creatively until you do get it right.
The story,
you feel like it's there.
The story's more important than anything. The story's more important than demand for it to be finished. The story's more important than any personal success that I could stand to gain from doing it sooner, because the story's the thing that will live the longest, and so there's no point rushing that for like smaller short-term gain or like even personal material gain or anything, because all of that stuff will die a lot sooner than the story.
The story is timeless.
Yeah.
True art is timeless.
And so we're we in one, and there's never separation while we're moving round the sun. For the cell of every sentient, it shares a single song, and that's the song of sweet creation. Do you hear the minstrel strong? For there's more to music, life is music, music is the tongue. In the mouth of Mother Earth, and her heart beating is the drum. Hear it, hear it, hear it, that's that thunder in your chest that lets you know that you belong. We are one, we are one, we are free to one song. Something better, yet reset so we can all live on.
Oh, it's guitar.
Woo! Yeah, I love these riot scenes.
The guitar with the choir effect, you're diabolical.
Vincent! 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 Oh good, he's waking up. Vincent, dear boy, I can feel your frustration, but you're in very safe hands here now. Please be patient. You see, we are the cutting edge rehabilitation. Don't you feel so excited for this new innovation? Nah, guards, what the fuck, man? I think I wanna leave. Oh, leave? I'm afraid that that's impossible, see? You see, we're part of a new program. It's a government scheme. We're making gentlemen from criminals, and that's what you'll be. With a brand new method, the sort of trials and tests. Like our good God's son, you'll be resurrected. What the fuck you on about? What kind of brand new method? Well, we take the frontal lobe.
I thought about what went wrong too here.
If people are wondering why this character seems so natural for you, I just want the people watching that this is actually just him being himself. So
this is still
he has many different personalities. It's fine. It's fine. We accept him for him.
Progress wants a price. That's it. Guards, this one will do. Yes, this one's fine. Take him away.
So this whole riot, did it just happen in his mind? No, did the riot actually happen?
This was a post riot. This so it's like jumping between different days, isn't it?
Warum?
einen Profibetrieb haben, aber
So it
keine
was not just a
Profi-Website.
dream. It's a different day.
I love that.
Yeah. So
I love almost like, because it's obviously, it's really interesting because it is very heavy lyricism, right? In terms of the message. And then, like we talk about, like the early acts, you have the dissonance, right? You have that chaos. And then for you, how do I unify within that chaos? And then you have this beautiful message towards the end about, you know, just for me, the human condition, right? And us really kind of looking within and using that to unite us externally. But then, amidst this just beautiful fucking message, comedic timing happens with your character. And it's just like, I love how it for me, it almost like, it breaks it. Like we're entranced by this. And then all of a sudden, we get shattered to like a different reality, much like Vincent gets kind of just to a different reality.
Well,
and it's funny, but at the same time, you still have that heaviness. It's just an interesting time to sort of inject kind of that comedy right at the very end with this character.
For me, this is the most like telling part of the human condition, part of the story, and like, you know, it's a bit of a nod to Clockwork Orange, it's a bit of a nod to like the 1984s, to the Brave New Worlds, because again, it's like, it's the moment of like you come to this point of like this spiritual awakening in the character, you know, and he's talking about the fact that we're all one, and the you know, you dissolve the illusion of separation, and then lies the truth, therein lies the power, and then you get snapped back to this very like you're just insane, and we've got this, and we've got this, and that's very much like, I feel like, you know, the Lennons, the MLKs, or those who Nikola Tesla towards the end of his life, like there are so many examples of people who are then kind of just either dubbed too much of an idealist, a utopianist, or too much, or basically just insane, and
look at what happened to them.
And this just kind of snaps it back to that kind of like sobering point where it's just like, you've just delivered this. He's just delivered this kind of like really inspiring, motivational, spiritually awakening bit of.
It's almost like a battle of idealism meets realism.
Yeah, and where the truth lies is, I suppose, it's subjective, you know, and that's the maddening thing about the human experience, is that you can kind of sway to all of these different states and various states of being, and then I don't know, get snapped back to this sober reality of like, that's not part of the program, so you know we need to find a way to get you out of this. That's why I thought it would. I feel like the next episode is going to be a really interesting one for me to explore, because the door's wide open, and this is the one I'm working on now. The door's wide open on, so when that will be, I'm not sure. But the door's wide open of where it could go. I've got some rough ideas though, but I'm excited, man. I'm excited.
I'm looking forward to it. I mean, that was just like,
I'm excited too.
It'll be really interesting when I get to like sit down and think about it from like more of an analytical lens, like, because there's so many times like I just want to stop and talk even more just about lyrically what's happening. Like, I just, again, like for me, one of the things I love, especially with this series too, is like the dynamic changes. Like, you kind of never know what's around the corner with you from a musical perspective.
Yeah.
And I feel like that also kind of reflects this sort of sanity versus insanity arc really well as well. I feel like I'm kind of like inside just the twisted fucking realm of your mind right now watching this.
Good. It's a lovely place to be. I'll pull up a chair, man.
Yeah. So, anyways, listen, guys, if you enjoyed this, if you're not subscribed to this man, I have no idea what you're doing. Be sure, click the link below, go subscribe to him, go support. Thank you so much for your time, homie.
My pleasure, man.
Stay tuned for the next
Thanks for joining me.
All right, everyone.
Let's go.
This is like your yoga shit, bro.
Yeah, I'm on my yoga every day.
Can I put my Timbs on your couch? Are we gonna touch legs? I mean,
this is on my casting couch. There's worse things than Tim's have been on my casting couch, my friend.
You have bad posture. I say this as your friend.
Excuse me?
You have terrible posture.
Well,
I've never seen you like sit up straight properly, ever.
It's all right.
Every time I've interviewed you, you like lean one way, you lean another way.
Now you're being.
Yeah, I am.
You're being like.
You started this today. You started this.
Really nice, this friendship.
Die Barclays Visa
So,
ist jetzt easy.
don't forget to subscribe to Ren, to Knox, to all of these guys. This was really nice. Okay, thanks for watching it with me. That's for today. That's all for today. I'm going to sleep right now. Sleep well. I wish you a nice night, good night, a nice day whenever you watch this. And yeah, see you next time. Bye. I need to find the button. Bye.